As this erroneous episode begins, we flash back in time. Years ago, off the coast of beautiful star-studded San Pedro, California, a ship was in trouble. Today, that ship, the HMS Margolis, is going to be raised from its watery grave by deep-sea divers. You see, it was carrying a very valuable cargo.
Arr, gold!
Gold? Gold? What?
That's right, bird brain. Get the feathers out of your ears.
Feathered ears, feathered ears.
And those diver people are going to get that gold for us. That's what I'm up to.
Well, what did you learn, Iron Mike? Can we raise her?
I attached a giant chain to her. We can pull her up anytime you would like to. Yes, anytime at all.
Then let's get started.
Aha, but little did the captain know that evil lurked just below the port bow to the left.
All right, men, start the winch. Let's raise the treasure.
All right, mateys, it's all over but the shouting.
Hold that boat! Hold that boat! Rah, 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 rah!
Oh, you make it very difficult to be a pirate. Now, hand over that treasure ship before I blast you out of the water.
What's the meaning of this? I've been working years figuring out how to raise this ship. The treasure is mine.
Now I'm taking the treasure, say. Come on, Carl Bob. Hook the ship onto mine. We'll sail to our hideout and open the gold treasure.
I have one last request.
What is it?
Don't do it.
Yarr.
And meanwhile, who do you think just happened to be driving along the coast highway enjoying the sights?
Oh, it's good to get out of that traffic, kids.
Suddenly, Roger heard a cry for help.
Help!
Roger, what was that?
What?
Dad!
Oh, that. Well, that's a man yelling, help! Help! Help!
Well, let's save him.
Oh, brother, a hero's work is never done.
Quickly, the captain explained to Roger what had happened.
And then Red Dog and the Parrot took the treasure and set sail.
Sounds to me like the work of Red Dog the pirate.
You have an unbelievable mind.
Yes, I do. I'll get after him. I know where his hideout is.
Now, Carl Bob, me fine feathered fowl, we'll go down into the hold and see what's in store for us. Come on, let's split up the loot.
One for you and two for me.
Suddenly, as Red Dog and Carl Bob are about to split up the treasure...
What's that?
Why, who are you?
I am a giant squid. I am protector of this treasure. Sink this boat again and I will let you have these two criminals. Otherwise, I'll strangle your nose off.
Say no more. You're as good as sunk. So, I'm sorry about that treasure, Captain, but I believe it's better left under the sea. If the giant squid ever gets tired of guarding it, he said he'd get in touch with me. As for you two, you'll be put away where you can't bother anyone for a long time.
Arr, Ramjets, if that's the way you want it. But I'm warning you, without us you got a pretty lousy show, baby.
And so ends another adventure of Roger Ramjet, the hero who makes everything nice again. As this pernicious episode begins, Roger Ramjet, that cool, devil-may-care, hero-type guy, is about as cool as a Watusi dancer with a hot foot. Something was radically wrong with our guy.
What's wrong, Roger? You're awfully jumpy today.
Yeah, I'm pretty divey, too. What's the matter? Who are you hiding from?
Hiding? Who's hiding? I was merely inspecting the bottom of the couch from the backside. 45.7% of all home accidents happen because people are too blasted careless about the bottom of couches.
Come on, Roger. You can't fool us. Now tell us what's wrong.
Maybe we can help you, Roger.
Oh, all right, I am bothered. You see, a few weeks ago, I met a group of people who invited me to a fox hunt, and I don't want to go.
Is this the abode of Roger Ramjet, ace fox hunt guy?
Yeah.
No!
Well, is it or not?
Well, it was, yes, but it isn't, no. Mr. Ramjet had to leave town unexpectedly. His uncle was stricken with a severe case of potato famine.
Oh, go with him, Roger. We know you can do well in that fox hunt.
Simply must come. My master, Lord Henry Brimstone, would be terribly upset, you see.
No, let me go! Put me down, you...
Ramjet, how good you could make it. Have you no habit?
Well, yes, but I'm trying to cut down, thanks.
No, I mean, are you going to ride in that outlandish costume?
You're absolutely right. It would ruin the entire hunt. I'll just leave.
Won't hear of it. You'll ride just as you are. Hark, what's that? Come, everyone, the hunting horns are heard. Horns are hunted. Herds the horny hunt. It's time to catch that lousy fox.
Kill, maim, destroy! Get them right up!
Slow down there, Saltine, or Wafer Thin, or Seabiscuit, or whatever your name is. It's only a game. What do you have against the little fox, anyway? You know something, Horse? I don't understand what you see in this sort of thing. Well, we've caught the little rascal after all this time.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
What's the matter, Horse? Here, what do you think you're doing? Don't harm that fox. Leave him alone.
Kill! I've been chasing that fox all my life. I'm sick of it. I'm going to put an end to this. And now, once and for all.
No, I'll just take a proton energy pill and get rid of the horse. These pills give me the strength of 20 atom bombs for a period of 20 seconds. There.
I must say, Ramjet, this has been one of the most interesting fox hunts in the history of our club. And because you're such a good sport, we're awarding you the fox as a pet.
Well, Lord Brimstone, I don't know what could make either of us happier.
And not only that, I'm also going to bestow upon you another gift. You may keep the horse which you rode in the hunt.
Wait up now! Hold on there! Shane!
And so, once again, Roger Ramjet has lived through another true-to-life adventure virtually unscathed, except for a bruise or two. This fossilized episode of Roger Ramjet and the American Eagles begins in the secret headquarters of the National Association of Spies, Traitors, and Yahoos, better known as NASTY, the evil organization dedicated to crime, espionage, and being bad in general. We find that arch-criminal Noodles Romanoff talking to his band of no-goods.
Boys, to be in bad business is terrible. And it's all because of one man, that righteous rat, Roger Ramjet.
Yeah. Ramjet, right, righteous rat, yeah. Free, no Trump, yeah.
But I have a plan to get rid of Ramjet once and for all. We're gonna make him retire from public life and leave us alone. Now, what does Ramjet love most in the world?
Roger Ramjet!
He loves his dear old mother, that's who. And we're gonna kidnap her. If Ramjet agrees to give up and leave us alone, we'll let her go. If not, need I say more?
And so Noodles Romanoff hatched his diabolical plot that afternoon on a quiet street in Lombok.
Ah, what a lovely day. I think I'll mosey down to Yafnaro's family-style cafe and see if I can whomp up a fast game of Steal the Bundle Casino.
Suddenly, from out of nowhere, came an evil-looking car to block the path of kindly, soft-spoken old Ma Ramjet.
Well, watch where you're going, you dim-witted road hog. I ought to wrap you one right in the proboscis.
Okay, lady, get into the car.
You mean it, honey? Say, I like a lad who can appreciate a mature woman.
We're kidnapping you, see? Now get into the car.
Okay, I can go along with the gag, and you're about the biggest joke I've seen in quite some time.
And so the evil deed was done. Ma Ramjet had been kidnapped by Nasty Noodles and the No-Goods and taken to a secret hideout high in the mountains.
We're sending Ramjet this ransom note. If he doesn't get out of the hero racket and stop messing up our criminal activities, you're in real trouble, lady.
Go on, tell us all about it, little Caesar. You don't scare me. Come come on, boys. While we're waiting for that ridiculous kid of mine to crash in here and rescue me, what do you say to a little poker just to pass the time away?
You have any money?
I got my sociable security check, but maybe you fellas don't want to play cards with me. I'm an old lady, and I don't understand the game too well.
Why, we'll be glad to play. Here's where we get rid of Roger Ramjet and take his mother's money, too.
And so, while awaiting Roger's answer to their ruthless kidnapping scheme, Noodles and the No-Goods played poker with poor, old, innocent Ma Ramjet.
You want to know what I think?
Not particularly, but go ahead anyway, Clyde.
I think we've been cheated by a card sharp.
Yeah.
Cheater.
You're cheater.
Crook, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that tears it. I put up with you knuckleheads too long as it is, but when you accuse a Ramjet of cheating, you're asking for trouble.
Now, take it easy, lady.
Too late for apologies, you sawed-off salamander. You've besmirched the name of Ramjet, and now you'll take the you're gonna get your lumps anyway.
What are you gonna do?
Well, first I'm gonna take one of my pills.
Oh, no. She takes those things, too.
Which transforms me from a mild-mannered old lady into... Super Mother! Here's one for rocking those fat buckles. There, that's a heroic old lady. Hello? Hello, Roger, honey. You got the ransom note, huh? No, don't bother. I just took one of my pills and clobbered these crumb bums. No, not your proton energy pills. These are my own. Ma Ramjet's atomic vitamins for senior citizens who get up and go, got up and went. So long.
Boy, are we going to be glad to get rid of you, lady.
What do you mean, get rid of me? I'm staying around for a while. I like it here. Now get this place cleaned up. It's a mess. Come on, come on. Now, come on. Now get me something to eat. Turn on the TV. Get me a cream soda. Make my bed.
So ends another adventure of that all-American good lady, Ma Ramjet, alias Super Mother. As this inextricable episode begins, it looks as though this country has another problem. And as so often is the case, they've called upon the services of...
Roger Ramjet. What seems to be the problem?
Ramjet, did you ever hear of Dr. Watt?
Dr. Who?
Watt.
No.
Not no, I said Watt.
Well, who's what?
Watt is Watt, that's who.
But I thought you said...
Now cut that out. Ramjet, I'm talking about the notorious Dr. Watt, one of the most sinister criminals in the world.
Oh, I see. Well, General, what's Watt up to?
Something so fiendish, so diabolical, so horrible, that I can hardly talk about it.
Talk about what, General?
That's exactly what I am talking about, Ramjet. Dr. Watt and his counterfeit comic book plan.
Counterfeit comic books? Why, that...
Steady, Ramjet, we all feel the same way. Dr. Watt has set up his own printing plant. He's printing comic books that look exactly like the real ones, except the bad guys always win.
General, that strikes at the very core of American youth. If all the heroes lose, kids will have nothing to believe in.
Except real-life heroes like you, my boy. You've got to stop them before it's too late. Find that printing plant, smash it, destroy the counterfeit comic books, capture Dr. Watt, pick up a large anchovy pizza, and report back here.
And so Roger Ramjet was off on another great adventure, beginning with a visit to a certain disreputable news dealer called Under-the-Counter Overmeyer.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in comic books. A very special kind, if you know what I mean.
I get you, bud. You mean the one where the bad guys win? Just step into the back room.
And when Roger entered the back room, he found the terrible evidence of Dr. Watt's dirty work.
Oh, this is ghastly. Super Guy gets clobbered. Rat Man breaks his toe. And here's the worst one of all. Roger Ramjet gets beat up by a chicken. Now they've gone too far.
And suddenly a voice spoke to Roger Ramjet.
Greetings, Ramjet. This is Dr. Watt.
Who?
Watt.
Where?
Now cut that out. You are my prisoner. At this very moment, you are standing over a trapdoor.
Do you expect me to fall for that?
Well, guys and gals, it looks like Roger Ramjet has walked, or rather fallen, right into a trap.
So glad you could drop in, Ramjet. Welcome to the fastest-growing little publishing business in these parts.
You fiend, you're corrupting the youth of America.
Yes, isn't that lovely? Soon they'll like the bad guys and hate the good guys, thanks to my clever counterfeit comic books.
Why, you're crazy.
Crazy, he calls me. Sure, I'm crazy. Crazy like a lox, Ramjet. Now I'm going to crush you in this giant book press.
I've been in some tight squeezes, but this is ridiculous. Oh. Pinwheeling payloads. The pressure is forcing my proton energy pills out of my pocket and into my mouth. Oh, gee, it's hard to swallow when you're lying down. Now, Dr. What, I'm going to give you what for. That ought to take care of you. Eh, what? Your evil printing presses are destroyed, and now little kids are safe from your slanderous counterfeit comic books. The idea Roger Ramjet gets beat up by a chicken. Kids would never have believed that one anyway. Now, wait! Stand back! I didn't mean...
And so ends another chicken adventure of that true-life hero, Roger Ramjet! As this exacting episode begins, we find Roger Ramjet speeding along in his beautiful auto, the Ramjetmobile, when suddenly...
Ramjet?
Oh, hello, officer.
The chief wants to talk to you downtown.
And as Roger sped toward City Hall, in another part of the city, a dastardly crime was taking place.
Ralph, I've been robbed!
And in still another part of town...
A burly blur just picked my pocket.
all over town, the same thing was happening.
Hey, don't do that.
So that's the story, Roger. A pickpocket has hit the city and is stealing everything that isn't nailed down.
There's a definite criminal element lurking about, Chief.
I know what's going on, Ramjet. Put a stop to it.
Good suggestion, Chief. Solid thinking. I'll see that your superior hears of this.
I'd see that your superior heard about you, too, but I'd have to talk to everybody 2 years and older.
What a chance for Roger Ramjet. A crime wave has hit the city and the police are helpless. Roger Ramjet is the only man who can stop the thief. Come on, Roger, we're with ya, baby.
Quick, Roger, wake up. The pickpocketing is still going on, and you haven't done anything about it.
I have so. I've gotten myself a goodly amount of rest, so I'll be ready for them.
That's good because we think we know where they'll strike next.
Yeah. Are you ready for this one, Roger? The secret word is party.
Secret word? Oh. Well, you've been a wonderful couple, and I've enjoyed talking to you, but now it's time to play You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word at any time and divide $100 between you. Now, it's a count,
No,
huh?
Roger. What doodle means is this. Look at this story. Lady Huge Jewels to have party. Read it. It's all about all the rich people in the city who are going to Lady Huge Jewels' place for a party tonight. What a perfect place for a pickpocket to strike next.
You're right, Yank. We'll have to do something about it. We'll go to the party.
Good thinking, Roger.
Yes, lay out my best Roger Ramjet suit, and we'll rub elbows with the 400.
Rub elbows?
Well, we'll have to. They won't shake our hands.
And so it was. The night of the big party arrived, and so did Roger Ramjet.
Sputtering space sparks. It's a costume party. Wait, I'll just tie my handkerchief around my face. That will disguise me. Now I'm all set unless I have to blow my nose.
But suddenly, just as the party was becoming raucous, the lights went out.
Must be the pickpockets. Oh, good. Somebody caught the lights. I'll have to mingle about. Here now, what do you think you're doing in that man's pocket?
Getting a match.
You didn't ask him for one.
I don't talk to strangers, see you.
I'll head him off. Here. I know exactly where he's going. He's a fanatic pickpocket, and he won't be able to resist. I knew you'd have to come into the billiard room and pick the pool table's pockets. I know the type. You're under arrest.
Okay, Ramjet, you caught me. But before we go to jail, I have one little request.
What is it?
How about one game of rotation and I'll break?
Roger, you've done it again. How can I ever thank you for your heroic efforts?
Find the officer with the key to these handcuffs. We can't get loose.
Sorry, Roger. You have the pair that has no key. It was lost on St. Valentine's Day years ago.
But...
Don't worry, Roger. Justice will still be served.
Well, boys and girls, what a silly ending to a thrilling story. But don't worry, Roger will find a way to make things right before you know it. More pockets will be picked before many a moon sets. And then we'll all... Wait a minute, my wallet's gone. Stop that! Wait! Help! 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 This macabre episode begins in the secret underground laboratory of the old adversary of Roger Ramjet, that fiendish mad scientist and world-famous monster maker, Dr. Frank N. Schwein.
You're bound to get a winner one of these days, Doc. Shall I attach some of these whatchamajiggers?
Electrodes, you fool. How long have you been in the monster business?
All my life, Doc. It's the only line of work I know. Say, me and you sure put together some beauties in our time, haven't we? What happened to most of them?
They became All-American tackles at Big Ten schools. What else?
All of them?
No, Sidney, just the smart ones. The rest became TV comedy writers.
And so the evil Dr. Frank N. Schwein prepared to create still another terrible creature to terrorize grown-ups and delight little children who think monsters are neat.
Ready? Here goes. Now steady, big fellow.
Careful, Doc. This one looks stronger than an aggravated gorilla.
I am your master. Understand? You will obey me.
Master.
He knows me, Sidney. Isn't that wonderful?
You know, Doc, I think he's got your eyes.
And so Dr. Frank N. Schwein set about his usual brand of dirty work.
What's got there, Doc?
A picture of the one man who stands in the way of all of us evildoers, Roger Ramjet. Here, Leslie, look at this. Yes, this is our enemy. I want you to get him and bring him back here. Understand?
And so it was that Dr. Schwein's monster made his way to American Eagle headquarters. But when he arrived at his destination, he found a rather confusing problem.
What the heck was that? Sounds like there's a monster knocking at the door. You see, I was right. A monster!
Now, Doodle, don't be rude. Won't you come in, Mr. Monster? You probably want to see Roger. Well, Roger isn't here right now. Why don't you sit down and wait for him?
Meanwhile, back at the Schwein cellar...
I wonder what's keeping him, Sidney. He should have dragged Ramjet kicking and screaming back here an hour ago.
And at that very moment at American Eagle headquarters...
Have some more milk and cookies, Mr. Monster.
Gee, Mr. Monster, you're a neat guy.
Then suddenly the doorbell rang.
Come in.
So, you little rat things, what have you done to my lovely monster?
Looks like Ramjet ain't here, Doc.
Then we'll take these sniveling brats instead. Seize them, Sidney.
But the bad doctor was in for a rude surprise.
Oh, the monster's turned against us.
But, Leslie, we were such friends.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Monster. I think you're sweet.
I hope Roger lets you stay right here with us all the time.
But such was not to be the case. On the very next day, they bid him a sad goodbye.
Goodbye. So long.
Leslie.
Where did Roger say Leslie was going to live?
Roger found him a lovely home and a job with some nice people in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
And so ends another monstrous episode of Roger Ramjet, the American Eagles, and a certain 400-pound linebacker named Leslie. As this economic episode begins, we find Roger Ramjet at home in American Eagle Squadron headquarters reading his favorite magazine, Play Hero.
Well, they're not making the heroes of the month the way they used to. I wonder who could be calling at this late hour. Oh, a messenger boy with a telegram. Thank you. Let's see. It says, have captured your friends, Yank, Doodle, Dan, and Dee. If you ever care to see them again, alive, come to the following address. It's signed, my name is Barbara.
So it was true. Those downright upstanding kids had been hooked by some evil-type person.
Where are we? What happened?
The last thing I remember is letting that door-to-door salesman come in.
Yeah, he pulled out that little pencil and gas or something came out of it, and whoosh, here we are, tied up with jump ropes in a toy room.
Which is precisely what happened.
Don't worry, Doodle. Whoever kidnapped us has to contact Roger Ramjet sooner or later.
Now, let's see. Have I forgotten anything? I hate to go on rescues ill-equipped. Oh, yes, I forgot my high-top galoshes with a pocket for the jackknife on the side.
Roger was set to go at last.
Oh, now then. Oh, yes, the address. 12223 Hero Lane. Well, that's funny. That's right next door. I can walk that far. Guess I'd better cancel the cab.
Look, gang, it's the door-to-door salesman, the one who kidnapped us. He doesn't look like a salesman. He looks like a mad scientist.
Are you a mad scientist?
Yeah, well, I'm not too happy about it, I can tell you that. I sent a ransom note to Roger Ramjet more than 2 hours ago and haven't heard a word from him.
Roger is a very slow reader when it comes to ransom notes. Well, who are you?
I am the greatest inventor in the world. I invented all these toys. Now, you see that? Looks like an ordinary wooden soldier, doesn't it? Well, it is. It was a dud. Now, you see this toy tank? It's equipped with atomic warheads. It can devastate an entire living room in seconds. And this teddy bear is so ferocious, he's scared Smokey into setting fires.
You're off your nut.
I resent that.
Do you deny it?
No, but I resent it. That must be Roger Ramjet. With Ramjet and the Eagles out of the way, my toys and I will capture the world.
This says, take a pair of dice and shake them. Move the number of spaces which appear on the dice. Do not cheat. You are only hurting yourself. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's this? Your mother has been subpoenaed. Go back 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Roger, we knew you could do it. You're okay, boy.
Glad to
We're
see
glad
you,
you're here to
Roger.
save us.
Oh, kids, are you all right? What's going on here?
We've been captured by a mad scientist. He wants to get rid of us so he and his monstrous toys can take over the world.
Now I will finish you off. All of you. My toys will get you.
Oh, no, you don't. I'll just pop a Ramjet proton energy pill, patent pending, in my mouth. It gives the strength of 20 atom bombs for a period of 20 seconds, and then we'll see who gets who.
Boy, kids, that was a narrow escape with the toys, huh?
I'll stay. When's Roger due home?
Any minute now. Oh, wait. I hear his car now.
Can't you kids keep your toys out of the driveway?
And so it was. Once again, Ramjet fans, all's well that ends well, and even if this one didn't, tomorrow's another day. Unless you're not careful. As this idiotic episode begins, we find Roger Ramjet at the headquarters of the American Eagle Squadron, tidying up his weekly affairs.
I had more weekly affairs last week than I thought. These things are heavy. It must be the weight.
Suddenly, the doorbell rang.
Hello? Hello? That's funny. I could have sworn that was the mailman. Oh, well. Oh, it's the doorbell. Hello there. Alkaline ailerons. You're a horse.
Well, you found me out.
Not only are you a horse, but you're a talking horse.
Not only are you perceptive of sight, but your ears work, too. Of course I'm a horse. May I come in?
Well, yes, of course. Where are my manners?
Under the table there, holding up a napkin.
What is it I can do for you? What's your name, anyway?
My name is Roger. I'm new in town. In fact, I ran away from my ranch.
What a coincidence.
Oh, did you run away from your ranch?
No. Our names are the same.
Horse?
Roger, now what do you want here?
I need help. Somebody rustled my rancher. I heard you were a hero. Thought I'd make it worth your while. I'll give you 10 bales of hay, and that ain't money.
I'll do it. But isn't it a little unusual? Generally, outlaws rustle horses.
The horse market's in a slump, according to the latest Dow Jones averages.
But why would anybody want to rustle your master, a rancher?
There's a giant ring of rancher rustlers where I come from. They rustle ranchers and hold them for ransom.
Rustling ranchers, is it?
Will you help?
Help? Of course I'll help. They don't call me Two-Gun Ramjet for nothing.
I'll bet they don't, no.
And so it was. Roger Ramjet agreed to go west, young horse, and help Roger find out who had rustled his rancher. Meanwhile, as the two kings of law and order made their way west, the rancher rustling was still going on.
Got me another one, Lukey. Pretty soon we'll have all the ranchers in the country.
Yeah, boy. Won't that be a kick in the saddle horn? I do believe. Well, with all the ranchers gone, we'll be able to take over the whole West, New Hampshire and all.
New Hampshire ain't in the West, Lukey, you low-down ignoramus.
You really know how to hurt a chap, don't you?
So that was the plan, was it? It won't take Roger Ramjet long to figure this one out, will it, boys and girls?
I don't think we'll ever get to the bottom of this plot.
Of course we will. The reason the guys are rustling ranchers is because they're bad.
Now, why didn't I think of that?
Tomorrow we ride. We'll find out where the outlaws are operating.
Okay, men. Then you know what to do. There's only one more raid to make, and we're going into town and rustle everybody there. And then we'll have every rancher west of Des Moines. Then we'll take over all the land.
We're in luck, Roger. There they are. And there are all the rustled ranchers. How about that? We've got to stop them.
And I've got just the thing to do it, too. I'll take a proton energy pill. They give me the strength of 20 atom bombs for a period of 20 seconds. We'll show those rustlers the old what for.
We surely thank you, Mr. Ramjet, but there's just one thing.
Yes?
How'd you know he's all in trouble?
Oh, that was simple. Your talking horse told me.
Talking horse? What talking horse?
Why, that one over there. His name is Roger.
Man's loony's a jaybird.
And so, once again, Roger Ramjet has saved the day.
Sort of.
This inflatable episode begins in the Washington office of General G.I. Brassbottom, who is, as usual, on the verge of nervous prostration.
Heathcliff, I'm on the verge of nervous prostration.
But, sir, you must relax.
I never should have arranged this basketball game between the United States and our rival foreign power, the nation of Renovia. Who knew they'd have a team that's all over 7 feet tall?
Well, don't worry, sir. We still have the greatest basketball player in the world. Fletcher C. Muckenvesser, better known as Fletch the Stretch.
Good afternoon, basketball fans everywhere, and welcome to Pig Snout Pavilion, where the big game between the U.S. and Renovia is about to begin. This is your favorite play-by-play announcer, Vincent Yafnaro. There are celebrities but a handful here today, and say, I see that famous flying hero and man about the locker room, Roger Ramjet, and his young friends of the American Eagle Squadron.
Boys, this game should be a corker.
Gee, I sure hope we win. Hey, here comes our team now.
And onto the floor comes the U.S. team, a real all-star aggregation if there ever was one, and there was. And led by its superstar, Fletch the Stretch Muckenvesser, 6-time All-American from Disco Tech. Wait a minute, fans, I hear a rumble, which means it's either an earthquake or the road company of West Side Story. No, it's the Renovian team, and look at the size of those guys.
Well, they're not so big, eh, Fletch boy?
Compared to what? The Washington Monument? They're huge is what they are. Huge!
Wow, what size? I can see one Renovian at 7 feet tall, weighs about 300 pounds, has large muscular arms and a tremendous mustache. And that's just the coach's wife.
It is you, Stretch the Fletch, who will carry the court.
Sir, that's Fletch the Stretch, begging your pardon.
Don't interrupt me, soldier.
But I'm not a soldier.
That's no excuse. My boy, our nation's prestige is in your hands.
No, sir, this here's a basketball. You see, that's what we used to play this game with.
I think I'm going to be violently ill.
They're lining up for the opening center jump. The referee puts the ball in the air, and the game is underway. The Renovian center bats the ball, and uh-oh, it hits Fletch right on the head. And bounces right into the basket. The U.S. team leads 2-0.
And so the game wore on, with the smaller U.S. team putting up a terrific battle against the Renovian ruffians.
The action is really fast and furious out there, fans. Lenore passes in the Snodgrass 20 feet to the right of the goal. He fakes, gives the Modoc in a corner. Dribble drive to the base, pass to Plump in the key. He fakes his man into the saltwater taffy dispenser and fires to Fletch the Stretch, who shoots and hits. Ball back, baby!
Boy, is he great!
Yes, he reminds me of another great star, me. When I cavorted on the hardwood for dear old Lompoc High.
Were you a basketball star, Roger?
No, but I was captain of the hardwood cavorting team.
That shot ties the score, fans, and there's less than a minute to play. Fletch has the ball again, and he's dribbling right past the Renovian bench. Wow! Fletch the Stretch took a nasty spill out there, and he looks dazed. If he has to come out of the game, the U.S. stands a good chance of losing.
Roger, why not get Fletch one of your proton energy pills?
Fletch still looks groggy, fans, but wait. Roger Ramjet is running onto the floor. He's talking to Fletch. He hands him something.
Here, take this pill. It'll give you the strength of 20 atom bombs for 20 seconds.
I think I'll open my presents now.
There's no time to argue. Here.
This is amazing. Fletch the Stretch jumps up with a burst of energy. Time is back in and there's only seconds left. Fletch has the ball and look at him go.
Ramjet, thanks to you, the day is saved. How can I show my gratitude?
Well, you can begin by buying me another hot dog. I dropped mine in all the excitement.
And so ends another chapter in the exciting life of America's #1 come-through guy, Roger Ramjet and the American Eagles.